Arsenal reached the Europa League semi-finals with a 6-3 aggregate win over CSKA Moscow despite a nervy 2-2 draw in Russia. Arsene Wenger's side were trailing 2-0 and under pressure when Danny Welbeck's second-half goal gave them breathing space. The hosts, who led through Fedor Chalov and Kirill Nababkin, went close to drawing level on aggregate and leading on away goals as Petr Cech saved Alexander Golovin's free kick and Sergei Ignashevich shot narrowly wide. Arsenal, the leading scorers in the competition, did not have an effort on target in the first 70 minutes, and Laurent Koscielny wasted a glorious chance before Welbeck struck. Aaron Ramsey's goal in stoppage time made certain of their progress into the last four alongside Atletico Madrid, Marseille, and Salzburg. Viktor Goncharenko's men had dreamed of an upset when Chalov reacted before Shakran Mustafi to score the opener after Cech saved Nababkin's header. Cech was at fault when he could only parry Golovin's strike from 25 yards and Nababkin reacted first to double the hosts' lead. But Arsenal, who lost midfielder Jack Wilshere to injury, kept their nerve to enter the semi-final draw, which takes place in Lyon, Switzerland, at 1100 BST on Friday. Arsenal avoid Barcelona. Repeat. Arsenal's Europa League dream lives on, just after a tense night in Moscow, and Wenger can still hope for his first European trophy with the Gunners. His side are in their first European semi-final in 9 years, despite threatening to join Barcelona in the history books for all the wrong reasons. Wenger, who made 7 changes for Sunday's 3-2 Premier League win over Southampton with this game in mind, brought his rested big names in Mesut Ozil, Ramsey and Wilshere back into the starting 11 against CSKA. Despite stressing he was fully aware of the warning provided by Roma after they overturned a 4-1 first-leg deficit to reach the Champions League semi-finals at the expense of a stunned Barcelona on Tuesday, his team almost suffered the same fate. With CSKA leading and asking some severe questions of the visitors, it required Welbeck, who scored twice against Southampton after what Wenger described as a dark time in his career, to save the day. He latched onto a wonderful Mohamed Elneny pass to finish calmly 15 minutes from time. That goal knocked the stuffing out of an impressive CSKA, who recovered well from losing influential Russia midfielder Alan Zagoev to injury in the first half. Ramsey, who needed treatment to a badly cut foot, showed similar cool when one-on-one with Igor Akinfeev with the local time past midnight. In his post-game press conference, Wenger was presented with a Russian hat, like the ones given as gifts to the Arsenal fans in the away end by CSKA. It was a cordial end to a night which had threatened to be altogether more unpleasant for the Gunners. Man of the match, Mohamed Elneny. Arsenal were surprised by the intensity. What they said. Arsene Wenger on BT Sport. Maybe we were a bit surprised by the intensity at the start. After that we came back. We were in trouble in the first half. In the first half the distances were too big. At 2-1 we looked good to get to 2-2 and we did. They scored the second, had a chance for the third. It was a good response from us after the break. After moving to a back 5 we were more stable and didn't concede as many chances. Their second was from distance, but in the box we didn't give anything away. We have players who can always score. Once we got to 2-1 it was a big blow for them and they didn't recover. Arsenal threw despite floodgates still open. The stats. Arsenal have conceded 31 goals in all competitions in 2018. 3 more than any other Premier League side. The Gunners reached their first European semi-final since 2008-09, when they did so in the Champions League. Arsenal are the 5th English team to reach the semi-finals of the Europa League, after Fulham 2009-10s, Liverpool 2009-10s and 2015-16s. Chelsea 2012-13 and Man United 2016-17. CSKA have not won in 8 European matches against English opposition. L6D2 Aaron Ramsey has had a hand in 8 goals in his past 8 matches for Arsenal in all competitions. 7 goals, 1 assist. Fedor Chalov 20 years and 2 days became the youngest player to score a European goal against Arsenal since Eliaquim Mangala for Standard Liège in September 2009. 18 years and 215 days. Danny Welbeck's goal took him to double figures in all competitions this season for only the 3rd time in his career. Also 2011-12 and 2013-14 Welbeck scored in an away European match for the first time since October 2013.
Peace.